Hello and welcome. We're here at Blunston Arena. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Good decision to bowl first here. The openers won't find this easy in the early overs. Got to be a great chance for some cheap wickets. Brown opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bats. Caleb, his opening partner today.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. No. Terrible shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh boy, it just didn't stick. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. 4 runs added in the over. The Renegades are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Jordan coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nice shot. Runs possible.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last. ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. And it does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Misses everything.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. End of the over. The Renegades are 18 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Went for the drive, complete miss. Beats the outside edge, good bowling there. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's a solid shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Over, the Renegades are 42 for none.
That ends an amazing power play. Stacks of runs. They should be looking at 200 at least. Great shorter ball. Well played though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Doesn't beat the infield. Bowling fielders look really confident. Oh, that's close.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. First ball for the batter, coming in.
There'll be runs here. That's a confident appeal. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Nice shot, runs possible, finds the fielder with that shot. The Renegades weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over.
Batters have been roped in a tad that over. Still going at a good clip though.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Shot, should be runs here.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Good contest. Here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. The bowler looks really confident. Big appeal. This could be out.
Seifert, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Nicely played. Power and precision in that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
End of the 6th over. The batting team are now 54 quitted.
Poor shot, really lucky. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting just. Dispatched for 4 runs. How will he reply?
They'll get at least 1 here.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Well, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. What a shot, lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Out, no! Somehow it's missed everything. Over, the Renegades are 63 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Lovely balance, leant back and punch behind point, the ball heading to the boundary.
Seifert was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Late cut, straight to the fielder. That's a solid shot.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. Can they make it 3 in a row and really put the bowler on the back foot? Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Got it away for 4. Backward of point very nicely.
Webster has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Caught right on the boundary.
Rizwan, the new man, taking guard in the middle. And want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance. Might look to go big again here.
Perfectly timed.
Let it come to them. Got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Off the back foot and punch through cover. Wader on that so nicely, and they'll get some runs here.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Shot. Had to generate some pace off the spinner. But it's a fine late cut for 4.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Nice shot. Runs possible. David shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Square cut, finds point, no run. Now that's just outrageous.
Looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Rizwan drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Nice shot. It's straight to gully. Belts it away. Rizwan with 4 more.
Cut shot, played it so late. Impressive batting. It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Renegades were 126 for 4.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Shot. Should be runs here.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
They'll get at least 1 here.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Extra cover with a fantastic catch. The batter is kicking himself.
Will, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. And they scamper through for a single. Good running. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Yep.
Good return back from the deep.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Meredith coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
Dixon, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going. He's got their tail up.
Driven through cover. Just the 1. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Great timing right off the meat of the bat. The end of the over and much better than the previous one, keeping the batters honest.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Rogers, the tail ender at the crease. May not take long before having a swing.
Nicely played. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Wow, that's missed the lot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Meredith with a huge appeal. Big appeal, this could be out.
Berendorf in the middle and want to get the feet moving from the get-go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Misses everything.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Went for the drive, complete miss. The crowd is electric right now. That's a solid shot.
End of the 15th over. The Renegades are now 2 for.
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Nice shot, but straight to gully.
End of the 16th over. The Renegades.
Ellis back into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack for the Hurricanes.
Oh, bowled him. What a beauty. Swung in and the stump's knocked over.
O'Neill just about ready to go out in the middle.
Poor shot, really lucky.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Cuts that off well in the infield. Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Massive outside edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, that is a beauty. An in-swinging Yorker and the batter is gone. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Caught the outside edge, but it flies through the vacant area and there'll be some runs had here.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
A full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
There'll be runs here. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Yep.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. End of the over. 9 off it. The Hurricanes, 9 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Over pitch, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do. Shot, should be runs here.
A little bit of wobble on that ball, as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Great shot, through the gap. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
End of the second over. The batting team.
Rogers, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack for the Renegades.
Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Yep.
Power and precision in that shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. There could be a couple if they hustle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Webster, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Going with spin now. Thick edge. Caught. That's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
Weatherald, the lefty is at the... crease, just about ready to start.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. He was quick onto that in the infield. Webster ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the over. The Hurricanes, 28 for 2. 5 fielders now allowed outside the circle. Straight to the fielder.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Yep. Goes over the top with that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Shot, should be runs here. They'll get at least one here. Couldn't get it through the field. That's a confident appeal. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
Right, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Nicely played.
End of the over. The batting team are now 7.
Behrendorff coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Webster with a leave. Didn't like the width.
There'll be runs here. Square cut, finds point, no run. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Smacks that away through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nice shot. Runs possible. Massive outside edge.
End of the 8th over. The Hurricanes are now on equal.
Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be 4.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Behrendorff over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Threw the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Oh, what a brilliant catch.
McDermott, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Well played, could be a quick single. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Everyone's gone up. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the 9th over. The Hurricanes.
O'Neill back on now.
7 for 3. The new bowler into the attack for the Renegades.
They'll get at least one here.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
That's a solid shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Nicely played. Runs one.
End of the 10th over. The Hurricanes are now on 63 for 4.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. That's the over. The Hurricanes, 65 for 4.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
There'll be runs here.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Misses everything. Great shot. At least one on offer. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Good return back from the deep.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Brilliant diving stop.
End of the
That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when your league runs like that.
Required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Shot, should be runs here. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. And they'll scamper through for a single. Good running. They'll get at least 1 here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Flex that one. Simple as you like inside the ring. The Renegades need to put that one behind them and find a way to slow down the run rate.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and the required rate has climbed.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Nicely played.
Right, left alone, through to the keeper. Right, with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That over improves their economy rate a bit. They needed it. It's starting to get somewhat messy.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. There'll be runs here.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Nice shot. Cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Nicely played. Runs one. Finds the fielder with that shot.
End of the 15th over. The score is
O'Neill back into bowl here. They'll be Wanting to improve their figures, a wicket would do nicely.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Good shot, a beauty. There could be a couple if they hustle. Great shot, at least one on offer. He was quick onto that in the infield. Worked away, that's a nice single.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather. Left the wide delivery alone.
Power and precision in that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be four.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up. 2 fielders can now go outside the circle. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Couldn't get it through the field. Return from out on the boundary, good fielding. Straight to the fielder.
End of the 17th over.
Fraser McGirt, the spinner, coming into the attack. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? That's a solid shot.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Nicely played. Nice shot. Runs possible. Can't get that outside the ring field.
End of the 18th over. The batting team.
O'Neill coming back into the attack.
The new bowler into the attack for the Renegades.
Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Shot, should be runs here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Everyone's gone up.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the knock. On striker's end, she'll need to wait a bit. He's got their tail up.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Hit that hard and fast. Nicely played. Runs one. 2 runs coming from that over. The Hurricanes are 129 for 5.
It's been difficult conditions all innings. The bowlers have tightened the screws even more so.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.